The bird in mythology represents luck. It also represents a spiritual sense, the angel, etc. So ballet and the bird have had one thing in common since the birth of both, and our obsession with flying. Look, I've been preoccupied with the music of Olivier Messiaen since I was a young man. He's been at the heart of everything I've created. Even though I've strayed from the nest, no pun intended, he's the central figure. Within the context of it, of course, I'm making a very contemporary adaptation of Messiaen's scores, but I'm also paying homage to that royal tradition of the ballet and the fantastical and the fantasia that go with it. The overarching narrative for Aviary is made up of a suite. Rather than acts, I think I'm setting myself up for narrative. I would prefer that these be suites, just like the scores are written for individual birds. The first suite is called Un cage oiseau, the bird in cage. And I began to develop articulations based on Olivier Messiaen's scores, literally improvising them with the dancers who don't read music directly onto their body. I turned the music off. There's no need to play Messiaen, that's too easy. We need to play it with our body. I dressed that, of course, with the fantastic wonderkid of Australian fashion design, Tony Matuszewski, who's made a tutu-esque scenario in silhouettes and black, beautiful tutus, and Richard Nylon's plumed Mohican and crystallised headpieces. The second act lands itself for a solo experience for myself, and I did an extensive amount of research to find and rationalise and justify why I'd want to come back after 10 years of not performing. That figure of the dandy, he is the most exotic, he is the most eccentric, but he is the most flamboyant and the colourful of all birds.
I think all of us were on the same page. You know, Philip's kind of idea of what he wanted was just so clear that we all kind of just understood it, and it was quite natural in the fusion of all of our ideas.
Tony, this is whack. What can I say? Completely, utterly exquisite and camp at the same time, like so queer.
I still have to work out whether I put like elastic straps so they're a little bit more
easier.
This
is it. I've never tried this on before, and of course it's a perfect fit. Well, that's good. You got wow, Tony. You got wows. I studied by Brummel. I went to the UK and interviewed Sebastian Horsley, a modern incarnation of the Oscar Wilde. I have done a lot of research on the history of the dandy, but it came down to a combination of all that, which is the flamboyant, and myself. Where would I place myself as the desirable today at 46? It's on the dance floor. The third suite is called Paradise. Grew up in Papua New Guinea. Early memory of having the jungle experience of waking up and hearing birds, and the bird of paradise. Again, the feathered friend of ours that builds his nest, that of the bowerbird. The most exquisite of all architects builds these fantastic, elaborate, interwoven homes. So my score is trans and manifested in a cultural, a very political, a very sexualised way, but what brings me back to the essence of the work is always Olivier Messiaen's egocentricity and his also passion for the love of the bird.